born January 9th, 1929, and I was born in Orden, Washington, in my grandmother's home. Oh, all kinds of stuff. Climbed hills and swam a lot, and we lived right on the water, so we fished off the back porch. And it was a fun time. But well, my house burned down, and so we had to move. We came to Parkland. So my aunt had a house there that was vacant, so we moved into that. But in the meantime, we were living in the warehouse down on the dock. That was the only, when the house burned, we moved down there. And we had sheets and blankets covering the boys from the girls. But yeah, we managed, and it was, but then we didn't know any different, so, you know, I think probably I was a better person for having lived like I did, you know. It was okay. We just didn't have much, and we didn't need much. My father worked on the boat on the Arcadia that used to run between Tacoma and, I remember if we had to go to a doctor, we'd have to get up really early to catch the boat to go to Tacoma. And I do remember the incident when the bridge fell. The Arcadia had gone under that bridge just seconds before the bridge fell. So, yeah, that was, my dad said he saw it twisting, but, you know, they just went through and got through. It had been twisting for quite a while, but not that bad, you know. We raised animals too, so we had cows and chickens and, you know, a little bit of everything. I mean, you'd show them, the kids would show them at the fair. So, in fact, we had the grand champion of the Jersey breed one year, and that's never heard of before, because this cow wasn't even registered with the Breeders' Association. But because the association, the Jersey Association, got together and decided this cow deserves it, the grand champion, and they did let the rule fall and gave her the grand champion. And yeah, it was a good time. It was good. We have dances, and first thing I'd say was, "How tall are you?" Well, you know, if they looked really short, I didn't want to dance with them because I was tall. So I was 5'7"3/4. The jitterbug and the yeah, don't get too close. I met him at Mount Rainier Organist-Depot. He worked on the vehicles, the Army vehicles, and I was in the tool room, and he kept wanting to take me out, and I said, "No, that's okay." I didn't like to think about going out with any of the guys that worked there, so I wouldn't go out with him. And finally, he sent somebody else over, and I said, I really don't want to go out with him. I mean, he was a nice-looking guy and everything, but I didn't want to go out with him. But I agreed. I had agreed one night, and by that time, I had 2 kids. The kids just thought he was made in heaven, you know. Anyway, that's how it started. I drove school bus for 25 years. I enjoyed it. It was because I could be home when the kids were home. I had a lot of experiences while I was driving, but I have never ever kicked anybody off my bus. I mean, that was phenomenal, you know, because it just happens all the time. Somebody, I'm not taking him on my bus, blah, 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 you know. But most of the kids liked me, and they respected me. But in order to gain respect, you got to give respect. I think to the ocean, wasn't it, Wes? And to the football games, and to the, you know, everywhere. You know, everywhere we went, we had a good time. All I can say is they were happiest times of my life, you know, because everybody was having a good time, and they were great people to be around. We used to sing all the time. We'd get in the car, and everybody would sing, you know, all the kids. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I think it was this family right here. They brought me more joy than anything I can ever remember, you know. They know how to make me happy anyway, just by being. I mean, when they call me on the phone, I'm pumped. I mean, I just have relied on them for, you know, since my husband passed. He died in 96. No, 95. And then my daughter passed in 96. That's the hardest. Especially my daughter. She was only 50. That's this beautiful lady right there. Yeah, she had cancer. Ovarian cancer. Yeah, that's just breaks my heart, you know. There isn't a minute that goes by that I don't think about Sherry. She was just a special person. She loved everybody, and she was so kind and so thoughtful. And it wasn't a thing that I ever needed or wanted that she didn't try to, you know. So, yeah, that's probably the toughest time of my life. Brian and Darren and Kim and Teresa are her children. Well, I've been blessed, I tell you, to have my family. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I got sick the first time. It seemed like my whole family was there the first day at the hospital. You know, just, you know. And that's a big family, you know, and they came from all over. And I don't want to burden anybody. That's my main concern. I don't want to. Now, Bruce, Sherry's husband, he's my lifeline. He's the one that takes me to all the doctor's appointments. Yeah. I mean, I hear some of these grandmothers, and they say, my kids could care less, you know, or my grandkids could care less. I haven't seen them in 10 years, you know, that kind of stuff. And it just breaks my heart, because I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. So, you know, whatever God has in mind, it's a blessing. Well, I think, yeah, if you don't have faith, you don't have much, you know. I think that's, you know, like that boy will tell you, he's got such a strong faith that it's just unbelievable. And his mother said something to him when he was running, when he was doing, you know, and he said, God wants me to run faster, he'll help me. It's all up to him, you know. Be the best that you can be, and be kind, considerate, and thoughtful.